Hi Virgo, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. As always, I'm offering a special, and the April special offer is focused on themes of change and rebirth. So if you would like to know more info about that and any other services I have going on, just email me and I will gladly provide to you all the info. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. So Virgo, I feel like the month of April is a very special month. Though there's something special, something precious, something beautiful about you, or that you're discovering about you, about your own sense of self, about your own inner reality. But the fact that you may be discovering or connecting yourselves with a very unique part of your being, it's in a way manifesting beauty on the outside, or manifesting on your own an ability to see beauty, to see romance, to see magic all around in ways where maybe before you weren't able to see. Any type of negative emotional projection or negative emotional experience that some of you are still going through, and that may sometimes come to you in waves. That's what I'm feeling the strongest, that sometimes there's ups and downs about your emotions, and a lot in specific for the month of April, there's a sense of an emotional roller coaster. So naturally this can bring you into confrontation with all peaks of emotions, all peaks of feelings, feeling the best and the worst, and there's a little bit of an imbalance and disruption here created by those waves. But each wave that it's kind of coming to you, it's bringing you closer again to that concept of unity, to that concept of whole, love as a whole. And I feel like there's something magical, different, very associated with the energy of love beyond just the self and the partnership concept. It's the whole cake. It's like the sense of the whole cake of what love is and could be, and feeling it in your bones. It's like, I feel like the month of April for some of you, it's a very deep month in terms of experience. It's one that in terms of your the spiritual relationship you have with the divine, with growth and wanting to grow, wanting to experience and more and transcend to a different kind of of life. I feel like Virgos have this amazing growth emotionally, but also materially. We'll go there, but emotionally, I feel like it's the hardest part here. And the month of April, it's like a big kind of push to put you in a position emotionally that maybe you haven't experienced before, because I feel like you're going to find something about that world of emotions that before you would see as tragic or difficult or hard, painful. You're going to find something about it that changes your view or changes your perspective, or is kind of trying to make you see something about it in a different light. There's a lot of light being shed upon your heart. I feel like some of you are rescuing the heart, rescuing the inner child, rescuing the most tender, sensitive, delicate aspects of who you are, and that is kind of coming to the surface. So sometimes naturally with the Page of Cups, we can feel everything. I mean everything. We can feel like we are literally exposed, bare naked, no protection, no skin. We feel everything, raw, which sometimes, of course, creates emotional chaos and an overly exaggerated experience of what's truly going on. But still, this is in the soul position, and this is a beautiful card to have in the soul position, in my opinion, because it is for me the concept of a drop in the ocean, right? What a single drop, the power of a single drop on the whole concept of the ocean. And so I feel like there's something in those terms that is circling around Virgo experience during the month of April that can make you understand that you and your experiences, or you and something specifically, could be a specific situation for some of you, it's a part of a much larger picture than what you have imagined. And you, maybe for Virgos that have been feeling powerless or feeling, really disconnected from, the lighter aspects of themselves and of life, for Virgos that have been feeling depressed, for Virgos that have been feeling, just empty. I feel like this month of April can bring great results, and it's like Virgos are opening up here their arms. You're opening up your chest and becoming, it's like allowing love in, becoming receptive to the outside and to the experiences, even though they can touch you and they can hurt you and they can, put you in a position of risk. You're still allowing them. I feel like some of you have a lot of visions, and a lot of ideas kind of popping, colorful ones, romantic ones, bright ones. It's like seeing the world during the month of April with the eyes of a child that it's in love with life, that it's in love with people, that it's in love with everything that circles around her experience. The child that has not been yet hurt, tainted, the child that didn't yet come through that rite of passage that sometimes is really able to hurt and damage our sense of innocence, our sense of bliss, our sense of purity. There's something pure about your experiences during the month of April that in a way are also working here for a big purification, clearing, purge of whatever it's still in you that puts you here in the Five of Cups, which is the future position. So yes, most likely with this combination, there's a lot of tears going on. But what I like to see here is that with the Five of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Ten of Cups as well, in your conscious position, the tears that some of you will be shedding, some, as I said, it's like this big extrapolation of feelings. So there's waves coming towards you, and you need to put it out. You need to let the waters run. Some of it will be tears of joy. Some of it will be tears of real commotion. Some of it will be about compassion, about you, empathizing in a way with other human beings and with experiences around you that you have never empathized in that same degree. Others of you, it's about recognizing the beauty, right? The beauty and the tragic elements going on at the same time in life, and how that makes everything so emotionally, compelling and attractive to try to understand that complexity of what circles around our experiences here as human beings. Others of you will be, yes, a liberation of suffering, a liberation of trauma, a liberation of whatever you're still emotionally attached to in terms of loss, things you have lost in the past, things you have, gone through, experiences that really put you in a mourning phase. And I feel like that mourning phase, that that degree of suffering that some of you still have or still hold inside. You may not be able to sustain it. You may not be able to hide from it or repress it easily because, as I said, the waters want to come out. Tears want to come out. Love wants to come out. A lot of your, the water is the element that connects, right? It connects us with everything. So it won't be as easy for you to hide or run from emotional interaction, emotional connection in general, relationships that need healing, relationships that need your presence, relationships that need your truth. It won't be as easy to hide. But the good thing is that I'm really feeling this Five of Cups is going to bring experiences to the surface in order for you to release them, or to take out the excess, to take out of whatever is too much to contain or sustain inside. Because I feel like some of you have been controlling your emotional nature or controlling something about your reactions, that it's like you have become the bottle is full, the vessel is full, and there's a need to really purge out or to really take it out. So you are ongoingly in this process of being empty and being refilled, having space available for more, to create more, to imagine more, to do more, which is all about that Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, is the need to continuously look to the world and look to their relationships and see new beautiful things, to be ongoingly having new fresh experiences in terms of emotions, in terms of how they see the world and how they see what's really going on there. Sometimes the Page of Cups can also talk about flirtatious kind of energy, can talk about the disposition on your side to be much more open and receptive to love, to find experiences in general with your relationships that are youthful, that have this young heart in a way, or being involved with others with a much more young, naive even disposition. I feel like some of you are very hungry, or there's this hunger for love, for experiences, for results in relationships, right? That is profound. Some of you, though, you still I feel like, as I said, there's a lot of ups and downs. There could be situations in the month of April that disappoint you, that don't work out as you wanted it to work, or you expected it to work. You do have the Emperor on the past influence. So especially for Virgos dealing with authorities, dealing with issues with parents or issues with dominant figures in their lives. For Virgos that are involved in relationships that have a strong gap of age or of culture, of beliefs, of generation, things on those lines, there can be some disappointment, there can be some frustration of things not working between you and this person, or between you and this situation not working as you would like it to be, especially in terms of family, because the Ten of Cups is here. So the Emperor and the Ten of Cups can talk about a parent, can talk about a dominant figure in your life that, in which there's a lot of love and a lot of healing to be done. And it's a process. As I said, there are days where you're going to feel great about this relationship. There are days that you won't. Especially if, for Virgos that are in relationships, trying to mend relationships, forgive relationships that have, of course, hurt you and that have left an imprint, a negative imprint of experience, you may still go through that same. It's like the echoes of the past coming to you, and sometimes making you doubt the love, making you doubt the person, making you doubt what's going on. Another great card you have here is the Three of Pentacles in your unconscious. So there's great results. There's birth of beautiful things, as I said, of beautiful ideas, beautiful, crafty, skillful work, talented energy here. Some of you that are, working together with others, trying to build something, you're going to find great results, or unexpectedly there's some type of team work, team support, assistance that is going to bring you to a place of fertility. I feel like some of you are very fertile, very, very fertile during this period of time. April is a very rich, complex month. It's colorful though, which is something I like to see here for Virgos. There's a lot of layered energies and ups and downs. It's a month where I feel like it's all about you taking in the experience more than defining it or making decisions, making, measures of what is and what is not. I feel like this month is much more about the experience itself. So things are going to come from this later on in a more, I feel like you're looking for a more solid picture of what's going on. But right now, I feel like this is a big thing about you experiencing and you allowing yourself to just live, to just, Virgos are using their heart on the sleeve during the month of April. Some of them are doing this with a very brave, it's like a brave, it's a very brave act. For some of you, it's hard. I can see that it's hard for some of you to do this, to show yourself in this way. Others of you, it's just an energy. Some of you Virgos that are pregnant or that are, ongoingly thinking about babies, child, or wanting to be with children, wanting to be more involved with youthful activities. I feel like Virgos in these lines, and Virgos that are parents as well, and feel the need to be very close to their child and give a lot of love to their child. This is very healing for some of you, and this is a moment where there's some I feel like there's something precious as well about children. I feel like Virgos that are building a family or wanting to build a family, Virgos that are pregnant, as I said, there's something very unique about the relationship you're creating, the bond you're creating during that gestation phase between you and your child. Virgos, other Virgos are just awakening to the fact, that biological time. Like some Virgos are here awakening to the desire to have a child or to have a family. Others of you are just, you have this energy of the fish. There's harvest, there's abundance, there's spiritual blessings, there's fruits you're going to, of your work, of your efforts, you're going to reap. There's a lot of things for you. The trick here is to be, transparent and emotionally open to the experience of everything that you are, everything you feel, everything you see, is to see the beauty that lies, beneath the experience, even those that are not, of course, so easy to go through. I feel like some of you are seeing the light where there has been darkness, or some of you are seeing the light in terms of solutions, because the Three of Pentacles, for me, it's a card that talks a lot about solutions. So some of you are also seeing, are also understanding what you need to do to improve your situations financially, and in terms of work. I feel like many of you should network. You should kind of build your, it's like build a team. There's something here about building a team or building something, a community that could be very profitable. Something here is that you need to be involved in things that are not just about you, it's about the whole. And I feel like some of you are also being guided here, that it's not about love specifically or family. Some of you are being guided to do things, to create, to be the creators, the imaginative power behind global causes or behind projects that can be beneficial for you and for everyone involved. And some of it is even in your mission right now. There's something about you helping others, you assisting others through that beautiful energy you have to give. So I hope you have a great month of April. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it, and please keep doing so. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.